Hey, look what we got. Oh, it's another episode 10 of DrtyThrty. A show so dirty that the title screen is a piece of paper that I scribbled on. Hey, I'm your host, Nate, and this is, episode 10 of DrtyThrty, where for 30 minutes I make a beat. I make beats. I start from nothing and end with something, and sometimes it's still kind of nothing by the end, but sometimes it's something. It's been a lot of fun. And in fact, I think it's been so much fun. I don't know what the freak I'm gonna say. This is like, it's not written. I haven't written anything. I'm literally just going off the top. I hit record and this is what I'm doing. I'm assuming something entertaining will come to my mind. And it does not. Because it's super nerve-wracking. Super duper nerve-wracking. But guess what? There's a new segment on the show. That's right. Let's just stop this beat and we'll do the intro for the new segment on DrtyThrty. All right. So this new segment is entitled Letter Time, as you may have got from this screen and that intro. This is letter time. Some amazing people have been writing into the show at our post office box and leaving some letters, writing me some letters. So I'm gonna read a couple of my faves. Here we go. First letter. Dear Nate, I am your biggest fan. I've been a long-time enjoyer of the show. I like how you are technically a YouTuber now, but you don't say annoying stuff like, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. It's like you don't even really care about that kind of stuff, which is really cool and refreshing. I like that a lot about you and what you're doing. Keep up the great work. Well, anyway, here's my question that I have. Why do you wear so many sweaters all the time? Are you an old man or something? Sincerely, your biggest fan, Equation. Well, Equation, the reason that I wear so many sweaters, I'm getting up there in age, but the reason is because I'm just so cool. I'm so cool. Because I'm cool. All right, let's read another letter. Second letter. Dear Nate, wow, what a great show you have here. I really enjoy it most when you go for long stretches of time doing really cumbersome things on your computer and it's super hard to tell what you're doing and you just sort of mumble about it under your breath the whole time. I hate learning things, so these parts of the show are my favorite because I'm definitely not learning anything. Well, anyways, here's my question that I have. Who would win in a fight, you or Canadian hip-hop legend Rick Razor Sharp? Sincerely, Melvin, but you can call me Merv. Well, Merv, I think I would win in a fight with Canadian hip-hop legend Rick Razor Sharp. As long as the fight was with my fists and not with rapping, because Canadian hip-hop legend Rick Razor Sharp is pretty good at rapping if you look him up on Spotify. Well, that was letter time. I really, I appreciate the fans writing into the show. Merv and Equation. What was it? Was it Equation? Aquazin? I think it was Aquazin. It spelled it weird. I don't know. It was. I appreciate the letters. I appreciate you guys reaching out. If anyone else wants to write some letters, you can just send a quick snail mail off to Nate Schmold at P.O. Box 663, 49th Street. I'm making it all up. Let's get to the beats. So today, what I'm going to do, we're going to bust out this thing. This is the much controversial new device released by Teenage Engineering. They dropped it in I think it was November. And the first thing I saw of it was a screenshot. These are the people that made the OP1. So Teenage Engineering, they made the OP1, which I've covered on the show in the past. I've made some stuff on the past. So this beat is playing on right now, so I can't move it. Their stuff, if you know their stuff, you would know that it costs a fuck ton. They released the OP1, I think it was thousands and thousands of dollars, and then they did another one called the OP1 Field, which was an upgraded version, and that was they just multiplied the cost by just added another zero to it. Then they put out a desk, and the desk had holes all over it, and I think for every hole you had to add another zero to the price, so it was $16 million for this desk. They make cool stuff though, typically well made. There was some controversy with this little unit here because they announced it, and they put the images up on the interwebs where you can order it, and the day that you could order it, it went crazy because there was no lead up to it. They just sort of revealed it, and then there was a buy now button on the website. You could, the very first moment that you heard about it, you could basically purchase it, and it's a refreshing experience to have zero lead up to it, and then be able to order it and have it technically in the mail that day. The price was very cheap for what it appeared to be. I think it was $2.99. I can't remember. Just Google it. It's called the KOII or the EP133, I believe. I don't know a ton about the history of the original KO, which was sort of a little pocket sampler kind of thing that they released. I've never used it, but apparently it's cool, and it justified making this new KO2. So I was expecting when I first saw it to be easily over $1,000 kind of thing, just based on the price of their desk. But it was a few $100, and I wanted it desperately. It showed up, and then actually after I'd ordered it, everyone else who had ordered it, because it took down their website and all that kind of stuff because the demand was so high, people started getting theirs, and apparently shit was not either QA'd properly or something, because the fader was breaking, and it wasn't detecting the input, so people were using the fader, and the knob that they gave you didn't fit on the fader, so people had to basically ram it on there to make it actually fit, and it seemed like you were about to break it just by pushing it on. And I don't know, there's a few technical issues, but I think they've worked those out, and they're working on another batch that's going to be going out soonish, I think within the next couple months. And thank God I have had zero problems with mine. I've played with it a little bit, but haven't made anything on it. Have had zero problems. Everything seems to work correctly, and I just haven't actually. Yeah, we're gonna actually make something on it today. I think, hopefully. But you're gonna get my experience of what it's like to have a Roni, and by having a Roni, I mean kind of figure out what the heck this is. I haven't looked in the manual. I've played around with it myself. I haven't looked at videos on how it works. So I don't really know what I'm doing. So this may be just another one of those videos that our good buddy Merv was talking about, where I just sort of fumble around with something for half an hour and have no idea what I'm doing. So, dirty. Okay, I'm gonna hook this thing up. We'll pipe it into the mixer and start making some sounds and stuff. This is DrtyThrty. My name is Nate, and I hope you enjoy this 30-minute session of me screwing around with a KO2 with some hopeful good results. All right, let's stop that beat. This one. Start the timer, you know? Okay. 30 minutes, starting now. That was a hectic intro. Oh shit. Never really done that. If you didn't like that hectic intro, just let me know. Oh, you know what? Look at this. As I'm, I don't know if that's the problem that people are having with the fader, or if that's just by design. I think that's what it's supposed to do. I think that's supposed to show that you're in the middle. I'm gonna not worry about it too much. Okay. So we got, we've got 4 different banks. So you can load different sounds or record different sounds onto each one of these 12, I believe, pads in each bank. So basically 12 sample slots per bank times 4. It's like 1,000 or something like that. And then once you have a sample selected, then I think you can switch it to keys. Is that right? And then you can basically, I mean, obviously as a snare. Yeah. Okay, we good? So the real fun comes with loading up your sounds, which let's just do that right now. So I typically, I like to I'm not really a good finger drummer, but I can do that simple stuff. So you hit sound, you have a pad selected. So I have this pad selected. Then I hit sound, and then I believe I can hit up and down to basically preview different sounds that I want to play on that pad. Okay, so seems like 34, there's 34 different kick sounds, and then it jumps into the hundreds, which is snares. So I'm going to keep in the 30. Okay, so I'm going to keep that in mind. And then let's find a snare. And then I think once I have a sound, I could be wrong on this. Sorry, I'm just trying to get a good setup so I can see over this microphone. Okay. So once I've got a sound picked, I think I can start to tweak that sound specifically using shift, and then these, each key has its own kind of thing. So like if I wanted to change the pitch, the default pitch of this snare, then I can hold shift and then pitch. Hold on. Nope, I think I'm wrong there. Fuck. Okay. Hold on, we'll figure it out. Yeah, it seems like that's like the the release or something like that. Okay, all right. Okay, hold on. We'll figure this out. This could have been a very... Oh, no, we don't want that. Let's go back. This could have been a bad idea. You're just doing the same thing over and over again. Hey, buddy. Oh, here we go. Okay, so... Oh, that's actually kind of intuitive. It looks like... Okay, so I was right. When you hit the fader button, it's showing that I'm actually... The fader is assigned to the release. Meaning, the release is... I think I was explaining this in the last episode. It's like when you let go of the sound, how long does it continue to play until it gets cut off? So a short release means as soon as I let go of the key, actually as soon as it's kind of like as soon as the sample gets triggered, it'll start to get cut off. A long release means it would play for the whole thing. So yeah, it looks like if I hit fader and then used pitch, now the fader should be assigned to the pitch. So that's kind of cool. So one thing that actually helped me with this, there's one thing that I did remember hearing, is that if you think about it in terms of you're never really going deep into an interface. And that was one of the things that I liked most about the OP1 as well. Everything is pretty much like one screen away. Like you're never going deep into like a second screen or like a second menu. Everything is like, okay, I want to edit a synthesizer sound. So here's my synthesizer. Now I'm on the synthesizer and here are all the settings for that synthesizer. So it's like you can't go into like a deeper level of any of these things. It's always like one layer kind of thing. I guess it is two if I'm in the synthesizer. So I remember hearing something similar about this, is like if you're ever lost or you're not sure where you are, A, you're only one layer deep, and B, going back to main will always kind of bring you back, and every button is kind of bringing you to each section. So each section has its own spot, if that makes sense. Like fader is where you assign the fader, I guess. Keys is where you would be able to play that sample in different notes as if it were like a keyboard. Anyways, why am I explaining this and not making a beat? That's what I always do. I'm like out of breath from how much I'm talking. Good God, I need a breather. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm just gonna not talk and just kind of screw around for a little bit because I need a goddamn breather. That's actually pretty cool. The step sequencer, I'm controlling what I'm assuming. Yeah, okay, check this out. So depending on what bank I'm in, as I'm stepping through the beat, so the beat, let's say it has, it's got 1, 2, oh, where'd I go? I don't quite understand that. Oh, it's on like half ticks, maybe. Maybe? I don't quite get that. I was getting it better up here. It's each beat, so you can step through the beats with a plus and minus. So it's 1, 2, 3, or I guess, what the fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it does have half. I'm assuming this is a half beat, and then that's a beat, and then that's a half beat, and that's a bar. So basically this pattern is I don't fully understand yet, because I don't get why it's good. Oh, it didn't go that far before. Okay, and then as you're once you're on the pad, you can see as I'm on this step, things are lit up showing that on this step these 3 samples will play. So these 3 things are going to play on this first beat, and on the second beat these 3 things are going to play. I don't get what these 0.48s, I don't get what that is all about. I almost feel like it's like halfway But anyway, but you can, once you're on that beat, you can remove those things by holding erase and wiping them out. There's probably a easier way to like clear everything, but that's for how much time we got? 15 minutes. We better get working here, guys. There's probably a better way to do that, but I don't give a single fuck. Okay, so yeah, let's program something. I'm gonna, oh, actually I think you can probably also hold record. Yeah, so it's looping through, so I'm assuming anything I play right now is gonna be kind of hear the first two beats that I laid down there. The doom doom were kind of off time. I think you can hold this timing correct down. I don't know if you have to hold shift in that, but let's see. Yeah, I think you do. Okay, now I'm lost. So basically all I did was, I believe, I corrected the timing, but I corrected it to too small of a window with this 8 here, meaning I lost all my like sort of micro. It's like, I'm trying to think of how best to explain this. Quantizing is like, say you had like a handful of marbles, and then you had like a board, and the board had little holes that are 1 inch apart. And it's like if you dropped 5 marbles on the board, those holes would, the marbles would fall into those holes, so that they would eventually, even though they're random or they're like slightly, you know, you might have dropped it a little bit too late or a little bit too early, it'll fall into the hole. And this basically quantizing means it's like lining it up to the beat that it should be on, because like hip hop and electronic music typically made on computers, so typically it sounds more structured. So you sometimes want that structure to be there. So quantizing would force things to the beat. But the resolution, so right now I have, if you had this board that had the 1 inch holes, I have it too far apart. So the holes are actually like, you know, every 5 inches. So when a marble falls into the hole, it's like, it has the choice of either this hole or the 5 inch hole, whereas I actually want to have it like every half an inch kind of thing, which I don't know how to do. Oh, what was that? That's not it. Yeah. Oh, is this it? I think this is it. Yeah, so I basically want to have them fall in 16ths, I think. And I wish I knew. Yeah, I wish I knew how to fucking clear that whole thing. Oh, you know what? Erase. Let's just erase this whole track. Did I do it? I think I did it. Oh, look at that. Only 10 minutes left and I don't have a single thing. Wonderful. Okay, I'm moving the mic. I'm just going to make a beat, and we're going to heck is going on? Swing on there. Oh no. Does it record with the swing? I don't want it to record with the swing. How do I get rid of the swing? Oh, that's the swing. Okay, let's try that. So I can't record different pitches to the different pads, at least I don't think so. Well, I don't know how I'm going to be able to... Oh, I guess I can do keys. Okay, that's how I would do it. Okay. I don't get why the fucking... Why does the fader stop working all of a sudden? Like, I'm not doing... Oh, because I'm in keys, maybe? I don't know why it stops working, guys. I got 1 minute and 27 seconds, and I got the worst beat ever made. But we're learning how to use the KOII. And we read some letters. All right. Let's just try. It's not great. Oh no. Alright, let's just fucking make a mess now. Episodes of this. It's pretty fun to play with. That's the end of the show. I gotta hold the mic because or not the mic, the camera, because the little knob on the back broke. You've been watching DrtyThrty with me, Nate. Remember, send your letters to P.O. Box 663. And yeah, we'll be back again tomorrow with something. What the fuck is this even? Oh, guys, love it. I mean, this is all I wanted to do for 2024 is just sit down for half an hour a day, just making beats. Yeah. Yeah. Bring it. Yeah. Anyways, peace. Thanks so much. Awkward goodbye.